Hello guys, welcome back, as the introduction says it. So, we left off here last in part 1 was in the water room, and we're now going to proceed back to the track, which will now officially join us to the connecting route of all the main tracks. So, just to recall on what the point of this was, is that I wanted to make something that would join one village to another village, which then ended up becoming a whole type of train system. Rail, train, whichever you want to call it. And a majority of this is built underwater. So we're going to proceed along here. There was no design to this. This just happened as I envisioned it. I put it together into perspective. Here we got gold. Now we're under glass water again. Diamonds. And you can see it's definitely in a time frame where I used a lot of torches with redstone. At one point, majority of the track was non-powered, and then you'd have like the powered boosters every so often. And then I felt like maybe I should just do it all powered rail, which you don't have to on the Xbox One controller hold the front trigger anymore because it moves on its own. Up here, coming about, is an addition that Lewis and I did in 2018 to 2019, which will give you more in detail when Lewis is able to join me on this. He's been working a lot, so it's going to get hard to kind of get our schedules together, but originally this was never like this. This track just went left and whatnot. So we're going to proceed here. As you can see, it's all underwater. It's just a square glass. The only thing that can't work is if it's glass floor, the tracks won't be able to go on top of it, so I had to use the quartz block glue for the floor. And over here has a switch lever which will trigger the track to change direction. So if I wanted to go right, I just gotta flick this down, and if I proceed, I go down the purple tunnel. That's terracotta something. I just can't remember the actual color of it, name of it. And then if I want to proceed straight, this will do that. So here along the front lines, I will proceed straight, which is essentially what leads you to what I call the white. The white tunnel, originally what happened was I dug everything out from one village to another, and then I was like, oh, maybe we should do tracks here. In addition to that, my friend Steven Ferrara did help do the other side, as I got into Minecraft around that time. Over here is our first stop. This is the Poontang Penitentiary, which again is a new add-on that was done in the 2018-2019 time frame. I will be showing you this in year as it was built, so this obviously is another section which we'll get to later on in the video. And of course, track selection here. If I want to go to the penitentiary, I make a right. And if I want to proceed straight, that's what we'll do here. As we proceed along here, this is of course another stopping, but again, this is because you can go right or straight. And this obviously is a new addition that was done in 2014 in the summer of that year, where I eventually got a bunch of my friends to play, Lewis, Steven Perr, my cousin Steven, and a few others. So we'll definitely get to show you that in a later video as well. Proceed here. We're gonna go straight along, and this is to go to my cousin Diaz's crazy roller coaster. Shout out to Steven on that, which will show you on a later date as well. Let's go straight ahead. I'm going to show you one of those in-house type things that are built in to the game. It's a dungeon. It's going to come up very soon here. So yeah, that's the thing. It is long tunnels. You could either use the train if you want to, or you can walk, whichever sees you fit. So here we go. We're going to dismount here now. I'm going to go upstairs. And now keep in mind, this was an addition, part of the map. It was not built by me. I just modified it to make a basement access for train. Over here is where you, in the game, I guess, you find this dungeon and you try to solve a puzzle to get some switches and gears to open. And here's got a tripwire which can dart at you, or arrow. You got like a chest, and then here's where those pistons and switches and repeaters and redstone are, which I allocate for you to be able to get in. if we go upstairs, which again I modified a lot from what it originally was, I made it into an apartment house. So I got a double bed, a working fireplace. You're gonna see these all over. Jukebox, which I guarantee you probably has the same record. I was right. And we go upstairs. We got wolves. I admit it is really nice for what it is. Outside, got a balcony. I'm gonna levitate here. That's the best you can do in creative. So this is what the top looks like. I did do a bit of the landscaping and the side here. Here's what it looks like for the chimney, for the fireplace. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. I'll give you a glance of this more higher up. And so the way I found this was I just was floating in the sky, and I just happened to find it, and then kind of wanted to join that to the tunnel as well. So I'll leave you here with that. Thank you for watching part 2 of this section, and we're looking forward to the next one.
Okay, welcome back. Now we are in the map as of February 15, 2022, and what you guys saw before was a video I uploaded in March of 2020 of my Minecraft world before I started uploading it on YouTube. Alright, so we're back at the tracks. Not much has changed except again for the height. As you see, the height's there, which is great to see. This was here prior to the major changes we've done in the world. Again, this to the left will lead you to the frontline arena, as well as a few other goodies in that area, which we'll show at a later date. Now, we're gonna put the lever up to go straight, and here we go. Of course, some areas I still have to keep them shallow just because of what's above, but here we are in the diamond tunnel. And our first new station, which leads down here. The surreal part about it is that it's not really underwater anymore. The tunnel, it's above grade, but encased in water, if that makes sense. So that was one of the surreal changes, is seeing this without actually having any water around it. There's the wooden village to give you some context, and there's the glass house there. Here's the continuation of the little river lake. Alright, let's get back into that and go on the cart. These under here I'll have to give you a tour at a later date. By date, I guess that's the best way to go about it. Alright, here we go, proceeding. Diamond tunnel. Again, a bit more taller. It used to be, I think, 1 block lower. The Emerald Tunnel, I took out the roundabout that I built, as now we made the stations have stops. You can just direct yourself in the other direction. Here is the Purple Terracotta Tunnel, and again, just the lever directs the flow of where you need to go. And we're gonna go. Here's kind of another change where you dip it down, and this is tall again, as tall as well. Still need to fix the sign, but this leads to the Poontang Penitentiary. Again, track selection with the lever. We're gonna proceed straight. We're going straight to the cobblestone house. And this side leads to the Stephen Prayers building and stuff like that. D is this crazy roller coaster straight to the right. Alright, you gotta fix the braking on that one. 'Cause I think beforehand this was like a brake system. So we'll fix that. There we go. Just fill this in with some quartz block. Alright, so now we're here in the cobblestone temple, I guess they'll call it that. This area has changed also because as my sister was using the fill tool, she kind of deleted a little bit of it using the wrong coordinate, so I had to kind of fix it, but also at the same time I kind of changed it and made it a little better. They still do like stuff, I guess. Here's that. Here, tripwire, fix that. I guess there's some leaves that need to be here. Some lighting. Oh. And then back there is like a hidden tunnel. If we go upstairs, we got over here. But nope. Oh, there's my record. Still the best record. Stop the. Is that a jukebox? Alright, so we go fireplace. Get around with the fireplace. And we go upstairs. Fixed up here a little bit. It's raining. I don't know, for some reason this map rains a lot. Doggos! And here is a patio. Alright, and here's another surreal change. This was all once upon a time covered in wood and trees and stuff, and now this is what it looks like today. Alright, well, I leave you with this one. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. Daniel out. Bye for now.